Good morning. It's Wednesday, May 25th, and this morning I'm continuing to read the one passage and kind of meditate on that. So I read Acts chapter 1, the first half, and read it a few times, and nothing really stood out to me today, but I am also doing, I can't help it, a study on Jonah, the book of Jonah, and I really enjoyed it. Today was about Jonah ended up first being, God asked him to go to this city in Nineveh, and Jonah actually went the entire opposite direction, and so God brings him back in a fish and gives him a second chance to do what he had asked him to do. And so he is obedient, and just with Jonah said 5 or 6 words, the Ninevites all changed their ways, and their hearts were open and ready to listen to God. And so the Bible study leader was just talking about how Jonah going, he didn't give this eloquent speech. He literally said 5 or 6 words, one sentence. And when we are obedient, even in the small things, the impact can be huge. And so whether that, like, we feel God prompting us to talk to someone or give or whatever that looks like, even if it's tiny, it can have such a ripple effect, which is really neat that we get to be a part of God's kingdom advancing and His goodness. And in the study, there's a question about has anyone been obedient in your life that has caused such a tremendous effect? And I immediately thought to my Bible study leader. I've been in the same Bible study for 5 years, and my Bible study leader felt God prompting her to start a group for women in their 20s. And so at first she was like, Lord, I'm not qualified. I don't think I'm going to be good at this. And she wrestled through it for a little while, and she just felt God saying, Lynn, all you have to do is show people how you love me. And she's like, oh, well, I can do that. And so she started this group, and our group has had such a profound impact on my life, and just to witness the God moments in the women's lives and to see who's come in and out and what has happened in their lives and their faith. It is this huge effect, and it's just because our leader was obedient and started this group. And it is a sacrifice. It does take her time every week, but I think the joy that comes from it is huge too. And it's just so neat to see God move. So today I'm just praying in the small things to be obedient to God and listen to what He's prompting me to do, or even just there's things in His Word that He prompts us to do to help those in need and that are hungry and help the brokenhearted and all of these things that we're already called to do. So just having eyes that are open to see where God may be on the move and how I can help. So I just pray that you also are obedient in the small things, and I just pray that you see God on the move from that, and it fuels your faith and inspires you even more.